So I've just done a 5k. Yesterday it was a 13k, like 13.5k. It's the first time I've ever ran over 7k, and I did nearly double that. I took a 5-minute break at Flinders Street Station, which is about halfway, a bit more, to top up my Mikey card, which is for public transport, and then I slow jogged the rest. The last K I kind of ran a bit because I had the energy to do so. The beginning of the run yesterday was pretty hard because I just consumed like 13, 14, maybe a bit more, 100 calories. That was my day's calories, so I was carrying that around with me. At the moment, yeah, I've just done 5k, and I finished farther ahead physically than I have done before, which implies that the tracking on prior runs was probably a bit off, or this one I've ran at the moment was too harsh and I've ran more than 5k, so I don't know. But it's more likely that the ones prior were too generous in their tracking. Yeah, after previous runs, I felt like anxious after running. At the moment I feel fucking good. I noticed when I finished this run I felt actually a bit anxious, and then I felt like taking my top off, and I took my top off and I felt less anxious, and that made me think about authenticity. I'm doing a philosophy lecture thing today in a couple of hours at the hostel on authenticity. I don't know a lot about it, it's just going to be more of an open forum. And yeah, I felt like taking my top off was more authentic, because I probably haven't done in the past, because I've been scared of, I've had a fear of judgment, of other people judging me and feeling self-conscious. Today I took it off and I just felt good. I had the endorphins, I've still got the endorphins. And yeah, I just feel more confident, I guess. I weighed myself today, I'm 172.8 pounds. Last Thursday, so 6 days ago, I was 175.4. So a loss of 2.6 pounds, and I reckon that's roughly accurate, because this week is the most exercise I've done in a week in a very, very long time. Probably, actually, last summer I was like cycling a hell of a lot every day, or a decent amount every day, so probably since then. But yeah, since then I've not done this much exercise per day. Well, I've just been doing a 5k every day for about, I don't know, 5-6 days. Yesterday was a 10k. I've been fasting for at least 18 hours every day for the last week and whatever, probably just week maybe. It just felt good. I've actually been doing alright with it. I'm going to bed earlier, getting up earlier. Today I got up at just after 22 minutes past 6. Earliest I've got up is 10 to 6. It's been between 6 and 7 most days. Yeah, pretty much every day I think. Yeah, I've been doing good. There's not a lot of distraction at the hostel. I don't feel peer pressured into things. Sometimes I've been watching a movie and say, oh, come on, do this, or I've been doing group activities and I've just removed myself from it without feeling a sense of guilt. I've not had an obligation, I've not had a feeling of obligation really, or I've been able to overcome it anyway, of participating in group activities. So yeah, it's been good shit overall. I'm in a pretty good headspace. The day before yesterday, me and the girl called Sydney from the hostel went and chilled on this park, and we were just completely honest about a lot of things. Nothing like super personal, or nothing really pertaining to sex or intimacy between us. There was like talk of, I was like saying, she said like she wasn't physically attracted to me, and I'm like, these sort of things, like especially with the headspace I'm in now, I'm even more grateful for hearing, because it's honest. It's like absolute truth. Hello. No, you're alright. Like a bit of company.
Hallie, wait.
Hello.
Hallie, wait.
Okay, doggo. Doggo. And that was a doggo coming to say hello to me. which I appreciate. So dogs are nice. Dogs are always welcome, pretty much. Yeah, so we just talked about shit and talked about different people in the hostel, honest opinions, talked about, and one of the things I asked and one of the things I believe for myself is that, especially, in the headspace I'm at now, is that I'm going to be fucking great. I'm going to be awesome. Then you could say, oh, I am awesome. I am. There is no need for more or less in my life. I'm perfect just the way I am. Oh, fuck off. Just go and sit with the New Age people and the Eckhart Tolleans and, Russell Brand probably. Even though he's a cool guy and he's a really intellectual, I don't really like that sort of shit. I like the self-acceptance, but then self-acceptance with the also acceptance that you can improve and do better and attain a greater state of mind and more contentment and fulfillment and achieve even more purpose-oriented achievements, even if they're spiritual. You know what I mean? That's what I subscribe to. But yeah, I believe that can be fucking great. I believe... Jesus, she's sprinting. Oh, she's got a doggo. Oh, I want a doggo. Yeah, I just believe that I can just be fucking amazing. There's... It depends on a lot of things, some things that I don't have exact control over, but I can sort of cultivate, and by that I mean like environment and the people with whom I associate. So what I mean by that is, if I was situated with shit people, negative people who put you down, etc., if I was surrounded by them indefinitely, forever, let's say, until I die, then yeah, it would impede me and I probably wouldn't be able to be great, this fantastic being. But I believe I can employ some control over the people with whom I associate over time. I can't just get rid of people and just get a bunch of people in who are fucking dope, but I can slowly change and associate with different people and go from place to place and form friendships, and you know what I mean? I can do that. So I do have some control there. And then, yeah, there's no reason that I can't become incredibly fit. I can't develop my physique and be actually, by fit I mean like stamina, sporty, healthy. There's no reason I can't find hobbies that are meaningful to me, that I can pursue and can bring me fulfillment. There's no reason I can't make money and thrive financially doing something I love. I just know it takes time, effort, suffering, pain, failure, rejection, all of these things. And the more you, I guess, subject yourself, expose yourself to situations wherein you can be rejected and feel satisfaction and either satisfaction or pain and rejection. As long as you're exposing yourself to those sort of situations, you're going to be groovy. I'm just basically spouting a load of self-help shit here, but this is part of my, I believe this is like part of my core belief system, which is pretty cool, because a lot of the time you can just read something and you go, oh yeah, it makes sense, and then just go back to masturbating over midget porn and jacking off into some Cheeto dust, because it's not really been internalized. You haven't really realized it. You've just agreed with it or understood it intellectually, not experientially. Anything else? Yeah, 172. I'd like to get under 160, so that would probably take. I'd say is that a pound? So I've got another like stone. Let's say I've got another stone to lose. I don't want to be doing £2 a week. That's a bit much. If I'm doing £1 a week, which is definitely fine, that's 14 weeks. Let's say 3 months max. I should be like pucker, in like coming toward June, July, April, May, June, July. Yeah, July, end of June. I think there's a great chance for me to be fucking toned and damn confident in my body. Sydney said about like you've got to be careful that you're not trying to, you know, derive all your fulfillment from body image. You want to be careful with body image. Yeah, I appreciate that. She's been really skinny before and I think anorexic, whereas I've been really overweight before, probably obese. And I've been in a place maybe twice in my life where I've been like, yeah, my body is looking fucking good. Once was like in first year, and once was the year before last, so about 2 years ago. Shit, was that long ago? Fuck. When I was at my internship, I got pretty damn toned. I think I got pretty damn toned then. Not really a lot of muscle on me, but not a lot of fat. Not so much fat. I don't know, 14% body fat probably, maybe a bit less, and I felt damn good. Yeah, goals for now. My goals for now are to get freelancing. I've just finished this Kindle Quotes app, which takes your Kindle Notes file from your Kindle when you plug it in. You probably have to piss around with the file location and change that in the actual hard code. But yeah, it takes your quotes and then just formats them nicely. You can see all the books you've got quotes from and the authors. You can pick and choose which books you want to have quotes taken from, and then you can just generate random quotes, and yeah, that's it. It looks pretty. It's got a modal pop-up. I'm pretty happy with it. I've tested it decently. So yeah, so my goal is to learn Ruby now, maybe some JS Node, maybe some jQuery, some database stuff, and maybe another framework or two. And yeah, I want to get freelancing. I'd like to work for an Argentinian guy. I've got like a little Argentinian thing here I got from Savers for like £1.50. I would give it him. I was thinking to just give it him, but then I realised like he might not even want it, and he might want it, but I like it. I was being selfish. I was being a selfish cunt, I was. And yeah, what else? My goal is to maybe work for him. Maybe I've already spoken to him about this. Maybe take a contract off his hands, and like he takes a cut and I take a large cut because I've been doing all the work. Then he can like review it and stuff. Maybe 50-50, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, basically I work for him, get some money in, and yeah, I'm reading more. I'm studying philosophy. Apart from yesterday, I've been doing it every day. Yesterday was quite a long day. I went to bed relatively early. I stayed in bed and watched some YouTube, on my desk. But yeah, productive. I read quite a bit of Proust yesterday, Swan's Way, which I'm 35% done with. It's quite tedious. Yeah, I like to keep reading fiction, keep studying philosophy. My next philosophy book is Descartes' philosophy, meditations. I think I know, therefore I am. That sort of shit. Yeah, I'm 30 minutes in, and I'll just do a little body thing, like what I look like, my tubba. Yeah, I'm actually not looking too bad, but it's just like that sort of jazz. I don't really do much body strength stuff, so I probably should start doing stuff to get this shit hardened up, toned. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Now it's a 5 to 1, so I've got a workshop, CV workshop, which is just going to entail stuff pertaining to visas and possible governmental work and shit like that probably. And then I'm going to do my philosophy workshop thing. So see you later.